Hello everyone, my name is方慧臻. Today my topic is ESG and business. And first, let me talk about myself a little bit. I was a marketing planning manager for Signal Corporation from 1994 to 2002. And I have earned my PhD degree of Business Administration at National Zhongzhen University. And since 2014, I have been an assistant professor at National Zhongzhen University. During these years, I have engaged in myself to the indigenous industry development in Alishan tribes. Those experiences not impress me, but also let me learn sustainability values from Aboriginal people and the tribes. So those experiences spark my interest in ESG and sustainability fields. So that's why I talk about this issue today. There are three parts of my presentation. The first one is why ESG. As you know, most Taiwanese corporations are small and medium size. During past years, they did a very good job because of OEM and ODM business model, and they have a very good performance, and they are very professional and proficiency. But when we talk about ESG principle or ESG works, that means those companies may consider to invest more or may increase the cost of their products. So that's a very important decision which that companies will consider. The second part is what is ESG, and I will talk about the relationship between SDGs, CSR, and ESG. The third one is purpose and profit, and I will talk about two cases which is related about these topics. The first part is why ESG, and the first reason is Taiwanese factories are located in an important position in the global supply chain, especially in high technology industries. As I just mentioned previously, Taiwanese factories are very good in business, OEM or ODM business model. That means Taiwanese factories don't have their own brand, but they are the important suppliers of global brand companies, such as Apple company. So when Apple announced that they will gain the carbon neutrality before 2030, that means the suppliers of Apple company should do that, because Apple company don't have their own manufacturers, and the manufacturers are from Taiwan. So the Taiwanese manufacturers need the orders from Apple company. And because the Apple companies want to do the net zero carbon emissions, then the Taiwanese companies should cooperate with Apple's. Then Taiwanese companies will do the ESG jobs because they need the orders. And not only Apple companies, but also, TSMC. TSMC is also an important supplier of Apple. And TSMC have more than 700 suppliers companies. Those supplier companies should do ESG also, because they need TSMC's orders. And TSMC said that their suppliers must reduce the carbon to more than 20% before 2030. If you cannot again that goal, then you will lose the orders from TSMC. And not only environmental protection, TSMC also announced the human rights report. So not only the environmental protection like carbon reduce, but also about such as in equity in the company or the labor condition, and as a supplier of TSMC, those companies should also do the social responsibility and governance. If they did well, then they can get the orders from TSMC. So the second reason is legal requires because of law. Financial Supervisory Commission in Taiwan announced that starting from 2023, listed companies with paid-in capital of NT 2 billion or more will prepare and submit a cooperative sustainability reports to disclose the major economic, environmental, and social themes identified by the company, and not only declare the cooperative sustainability reports, but this report should be certified by public accountants. That means it's a very formal report. And the commission also asks the companies should do the carbon footprint verification, and those records should be disclosed in the financial report. And you can see the depends on the scale of the company. They should disclose this carbon footprint record in their financial report. So till 2029, all the listed companies in Taiwan should complete the carbon footprint verification completely. That's the rules of the government. So because of law, Taiwanese companies should complete the carbon footprint verification. And the third reason is corporate social responsibility. In 1977, Dr. Carroll declared the Carroll Pyramid of corporate social responsibility. He categorized the social responsibilities to 4 labels. The first label is economic responsibilities. The second label is legal responsibility. The third label is ethical responsibilities. And the top label is philanthropic responsibilities. The principle is owner's responsibility is based on the profits of the companies. When the companies make profit, then they can do this CSR. And in 2000, World Business Council for Sustainable Development announced the corporate social responsibility uh, definition. They say that companies pledge to continuously uphold ethical standards, contribute to economic development, and improve the quality of life for employees and their families, the local community, and the society at large. The point is that the CSR will be expanded to the not inside the company, but also the employees' families, the local community, and even the society. And in 2004, United Nations report "Who Cares Wins," highlighting corporate responsibility and the risk management. The report urges companies to consider environmental, social, and governance, that means ESG, factors and their impact on long-term financial performance. The point is the relationship between ESG and financial performance. That means when companies do the ESG works, that maybe not just increase the cost, but also can make positive impact on the financial purpose. So that's a very important incentive for companies to do the ESG principles. That's the details of ESG factors. I will talk about these items later. Okay, the next reason is the expectation of society. As you know, when the turbulence of external environment, especially the climate change, the ocean pollution, the social inequality, those challenges make some response, such as Generation Z's, those young generation, when they graduated from the school, they want to find a job. They will look for the companies which is related to the ESG concept. Do those companies consider the ESG principle, or they don't care about ESG? That's an important reason for the young generation to look for their jobs. And the second response is the cooperative leaders' sense of mission. Those leaders not make money, make profit, but they also have purpose, have mission for their business. The third response is that society's expectation that business can address major social challenges. So those responses make the internalization and implementation of ESG principles. And this is the trend for not for the business industry, but also the society. That is global issues today. And the second part is, what is ESG? The content of ESG and the SDGs definition. First, E means environment, environmental protection. The efforts a company makes in environmental conservation and sustainability, including carbon footprint accounting, reducing greenhouse gas emissions, and managing wastewater and other pollutants. S means social responsibility. Beyond generating revenue and serving shareholders, the company must also show responsibilities toward its employees and the society, such as fair treatment of staff, commitment to diversity, and upkeep of strong customer relationships. Corporate governance, G governance, how where a company's management fulfills its fiduciary duties, including safeguarding the rights and the interests of shareholders and other stakeholders, as well as overseeing supply chain management. And then in 2015, the United Nations adopted that Sustainable Development Goals, that means SDGs, to tackle humanity's shared challenges, such as climate change and inequality, and to serve as a universal roadmap for sustainable development through 2030. This is the roadmap of SDGs. There are 17 goals in SDGs. The first goes to 66 goals are related with development. So you can see poverty, hunger, and education, etc. And from the seventh goals to 12th goals are related with economics. So you can see the jobs, the economic growth, and innovation, etc. And from 13 to 15 goals, which are related with planet. So you can see the land, the pollution, the water, and the ocean. The last two goals are related with the framework of sustainability. Not only these 70 goals, but also SDGs include 169 targets and 230 unique indicators. So this is a very detailed and specific indicators in the SDGs. And I want to talk about there are 4 global perspectives on the SDGs. Some people think SDGs just related with environmental protection. Not just this. The first one that SDGs perspective is leaves no one behind. The people all over the world, or no matter the development country or undeveloped country, everybody is equal. We should build a environment which are equal to everyone. That's the first one perspective. The second one is freedom. When you are equal, then you have equal resources like education or some even the facility resources. Then you can make choices. So you have real freedom. The third perspective is well-being. Not only live well, but include the scientific, but also the psychological self. And the last one is planet. SDGs announced that every generation cannot they provide the resources from the next generation. The resources should be protected to satisfy the needs of this generation and the next generation. That will be sustained. So because we have only one Earth, so there are 4 global perspectives on the SDGs. Let me categorize those terms. The first one is CSR. In 1979, the dawn of the CSR era, and it is based on the profits of the company. When they make profit, then they can do the CSR. So it's charity, not the duty of a company. And the second stage is ESG. Now this stage extending the CSR to ESG. And the ESG principles are more specific than the CSR. So company can do the ESG works in this stage. And then because of the turbulence of the climate change, so we care about the sustainability and the CSR. So in this stage, some NGO declare the responsibility can be disclosed in the corporate sustainability report. Then the stakeholders can evaluate and watch how or what the ESG works that the companies do. The last stage is SDGs. In 2015, the UN set the concrete guidelines for corporate sustainability. So when the companies want to do the sustainability, they can follow SDGs that are more specific and concrete. The third part is purpose and the profit, and the stakeholder and the stockholders. At first, I will talk about a global brand, which is Patagonia. It's very famous. I think most of people may heard this brand before. This company's mission is very clear. That is, we are in the business to save the home planet. And Patagonia do a very great job to balance the profit and the social responsibility. How can it do that? First of all, this company is mission-driven business model. It's the business model aligned with its environmental social mission, as we see previously. The second one is this brand made high quality premium products. They encourage their customer to buy a high quality and durable and long-term use product. Then they will consume less. The Patagonia will produce this. That is very good for the environment. And also the Patagonia transfer their brand, their ownership to the trust and the nonprofit organization in 2022. And lastly, they are very transparency. They are honest about supply chain products and impact. So that's a global brand do the ESG job. That may be an example for the other companies. And the second case is a small brand and very local. This brand is called 茶籽糖, which is using a plant 苦茶 to produce the products, which is 苦茶油. It can be used in cook. And also they produced body shop, body lotion, dishwashing liquid, facial cleanser, etc. In 2006, at that time, people don't care about environmental protection and so much. But 茶籽糖developed refill packs, which is more friendly to the environment. When customer buy the refill packs, it means that will reduce the using of the plastic bottles. So at that time, 茶子堂 is a pioneer of the environmental protection issue. Not more than that, 茶子堂 development totally recycling bottle in 2021. This strategy increased their cost, but they just insist to do that. Not the environmental protection, but 茶子堂 also care about the society, social dimension. They pick up a local community nearby Yilan County. This community is old community, and the young people just leave this community to go to the big city to work. But 茶子堂 cooperate with the local farmers to planting the 茶子树or 茶子 tree in this community, and then send a young and professional farmer to live with to work with those local farmers to promote the organic planting and also enhance the quality of these 茶子 trees. And 茶子堂 also built an office in this community. They rezoned an old building, and they send employees to work in this community, and also build a shop which can provide some products for the tourists. Because of 茶子堂, there are more tourists came from other counties to visit this community and bring some business to this community. And they wish there will be more economic and business chance in this community. And then some young people can come back to the community, and when young people can come back to the community, that will be helpful for the revitalization for this community. At last, when you watch this video, I wish you can understand the contents of ESG and the relationship between the ESG and the business. Especially, not only the big company can do the ESG work, even the small company, local companies, small brand can also do the ESG works very well. And not only the environmental prevention, but also social dimension and governance is also very important for the companies should do. Okay, thank you for your watch. See you next time.